Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Faith with Witchcraft and Reveries. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing from Shop in Hollar over on Etsy. I have been awaiting this package for a couple months now, and I'm beyond excited to open it with you guys. So let's light some incense, drink some tea, and get started. This is from Sea Witch Botanicals. They do incredible essential oil incense that has very minimal smoke. So if you have pets in the home, you're less likely to irritate their lovely little lungs. And it just burns so clean and puts off a wonderful scent. So I highly recommend Sea Witch Botanicals if you haven't given them a try. Let's get ourselves some tea. Okay, so here's the box. I'm like shaking with excitement. I have been awaiting this deck since, I think I ordered it in February, and it was over on Racine, who I know and love, and I know many other tarot fans are aware of her channel, but she introduced me first in that video of hers of unboxing the deck from Shop in Hollar, and I just immediately felt connected to it. It evokes the magic of Appalachia, where I grew up, and it takes me back to my childhood. I love that it's a black and white imagery deck, and I was aware that it would take a while for it to get to me, so, which is fine. I do not mind waiting for the absolutely stunning curation of something this special. So just know that if you decide to purchase from this shop, it will probably take a couple months for it to get to you, but the wait is for sure worth it. And I just cannot wait to dig into this with you guys. So, box, let's open it. I'm literally shaking. Guys, I'm so excited. The work that this artist creates is just so stunningly beautiful. Okay, so here's the box. And look at all the red that I wore today. You guys, I had no idea. Magic is real. Just this beautiful kind of quilted red. There's some herbs in here. We have, I wonder what this is. It smells incredible. We have some herbs in here. We have this beautiful old postcard. We have a little recipe. Let's see what it's for. Cecil salad, 16 ounces, cottage cheese, made in 1983. How beautiful is that? And then it looks like there is a card from the creator's newest deck, which I believe is called Dark Hollar. It's the Queen of Pentacles, and it's a horse. I don't know if anybody, well, of course you don't, but I used to ride horses for about 6 years during high school, and horses have been one of my favorite animals since I was a child, and I just, I'm gonna get emotional. I know I'm gonna get emotional throughout this unboxing. So now we're into the lower layers of the box. You can see the deck is so stunningly wrapped in there. Let's unbox some of these smaller elements. Again, we have the dried herbs. that I believe the creator harvested herself. It smells so good. And then we have this really sweet little wrapped. Let's unwrap it together. Ooh. I have this little vial. This feels so sacred. We have a seed pod. We have more herbs. Another little goodie in the box. I'm gonna cry. We have soil. I need to take a second. So I grew up in the mountains of Appalachia, the Blue Ridge Mountains, and I can just feel the energy that this creator has put into this deck, and I want to say thank you. I knew that this deck would be really special, and I don't really have words for how much it connects me to. Already, I haven't even looked at the deck, you guys. But it's connected me to something that I feel like I haven't been connected to in a really long time. So I just want to say thank you so much to the creator of this deck for taking the time to craft something that feels so magical and so connected to where I came from. There's another little flower. There's something so beautiful about the care and the attention, and I know that I was speaking in a previous video about indie decks and the creator's attention to detail when it comes to packaging. And I just want it to be known that this deck creator really clearly puts in the time and energy and effort to tap into whoever purchases the deck and to create something truly unique. And I think that in itself is worth its weight in gold. It's priceless. So again, I just want to thank you already. I haven't even opened the deck and I'm clearly feeling really emotional. There's more herbs in here. Looks like there's a little piece of bark. And then we have the deck itself, wrapped in this beautiful vintage bow. There's a playing card, number 5, the 5 of Hearts. Okay. The bow. Again, we have this like lovely vintage fabric. It's been lovingly wrapped in. It smells so good. This is such beautiful fabric. We have this beautiful little quilted piece here. And here we have the deck itself. So this is the backing. There are, I believe, 3 decks by the creator. There's the first Hollar deck, then there's the, I believe it's back in the Hollar deck, and then there's the dark Hollar deck. And I chose the first one because it was the one that I felt the most drawn to, but I may choose to purchase the other decks at a later date. I will say this is an investment deck, but it is more than worth it, in my opinion. So Let us get into the imagery. We have Hollar, Moon, Mountain, Reflect. So all of this imagery is taken by the artist herself, and the black and white imagery, I need to breathe through this. This is just, it's powerful, and it really brings me back to the woods where I called home, and the rivers and the trees and the heat of the summer in Appalachia, the magic of the forest there, the ancient land beings that live there. This is going to be a really deeply powerful deck for self-reflection, for shadow work, for journeying back into the essence of who I am. And even if you're not from the area, even if you didn't grow up there, there's this really beautiful entry and look into the essence of folk magic. And this looks like one of my first homes I ever lived in. Yeah. I didn't think that I would be getting this emotional. I remember watching Owl Moon's Racine and her unboxing of this deck and feeling emotional as I was watching her unbox it, and just knowing that this deck was going to be really, really, really special. And now I'm here opening this deck, and it's everything that I thought it would be and more. If you feel drawn to this black and white imagery, if you want something that is unique and an unboxing experience that is catered to you specifically, I highly recommend checking out this deck. It's going to be a really powerful one. I can already tell. Seasoned. That is sweet. Foundation. Death. Community. Ancestors. Wish. Closed. Yeah, I am so unbelievably grateful to this creator for taking the time and the magic to put this together. On a more practical note, the cardstock is a wonderful linen cardstock. It's pliable, bendable, and has a lovely kind of bend and snap to it. It's going to shuffle like a dream. I already know it. This is definitely your standard tarot-sized deck. So For those of you that are concerned about that kind of thing, it is not too large for my tiny little hands. It's the perfect size. It is very high quality. The images are all very sharp and in focus. And like I've already said a million times already, it's really special. I cannot wait to clear this deck and align it to myself more than it already very much so is, and work with it. All right, that is the last card. I'm going to pause for a sip of tea. Again, I just want to thank the creator for this deck. I can really tell how much time and attention she put into it. And if you are watching this or you see this, thank you. From one practitioner to another, this is the kind of magic that I think many of us are really looking for in the craft. For those of us that work with tarot and oracle as a divinatory and self-discovery and self-development tool, it's just so damn special. And I feel really honored to have received this. And it feels like such perfect timing too, with things that are going on in my personal life and where I'm headed on my personal path. And there's this really strong call that I'm hearing to return to my roots and integrate them in a way that I haven't before. And I think this tool, this deck, is going to be a very powerful friend on that journey. So again, this was the Hollar Moon Mountain deck from Shop in the Hollar. I will link the deck creator's Etsy down below if you are interested in checking that out. And thank you for being here today. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.